Have you ever wondered why some people just seem to be able to get more done or to get better outcomes or to make it look easy? Well, I can tell you it's not easy for everything they do. They tend to make it look easy, but here's the secret. The secret is they understand how to manage their energy. They understand how to spend more time in positive energy and less time in negative energy. So I want to have a bit of a chat with you today about energy levels. And a friend of mine showed me this chart a couple of weeks ago at a meeting. It's kind of a mastermind meeting, which, by the way, if you're not in some sort of mastermind, you want to join a mastermind. If you want to come to us, we have masterminds. We're happy to chat with you about joining us for a mastermind that's going to help expand you. It's going to help you find more energy so that you can up level. So he showed me this chart. Now let me explain this chart to you. So on the positive side, you have growing. You're growing up here. On the negative side, you're sinking. Okay. Over here is hard, and over here is easy. So in other words, over here it's not a lot of work. Over here it seems like hard work, and you're slogging along. So if you're sinking and it's hard, you're in what we call the danger zone. If you've got a lot of negative energy and things seem hard all the time, you've gotten yourself into the danger zone. You need to pull yourself up. You need to go see somebody. You need to get some help, because this is where a lot of the issues could come in. Self-doubt, things like that would put you into there. If you're sinking, but it's easy, you're likely in a comfort zone. Now, here's the problem with the comfort zone. You may not even realize you're sinking because it may be happening at such a slow rate that, and everything seems like it's working, you've gotten in a comfort zone. And to me, this is the most dangerous energy level to be in. I know the danger zone seems like it should be, but the comfort zone is, because it'll sneak up on you and you'll slip into the danger zone. Because once you start sliding, a tree's either growing or it's dying, and if you start dying faster, you're going to hit this danger zone. So the comfort zone, you got to watch out for. I tell my clients, when you start feeling comfortable, it's time to put your foot on the pedal and accelerate, because you want to pull yourself back up into one of these positive zones. Now, if it's hard, if it feels like you're slogging, but you're growing, then you're in the combat zone. You're in the combat zone. That's where it's hard. It's hard work. And a lot of times you'll have to go through the combat zone to do the learning, do the education, do the reps necessary to put you in the power zone. Now, the power zone is where it's easy and you're growing. Things seem to be coming easy. A lot of things coming to you. So here's a question for you. At what times in your life, how did you feel and what was going on when you were in, say, the danger zone? And we've all been there. How did you feel? What was that like? How do we avoid the danger zone? What were you feeling and what were you doing when you were in that comfort zone? A lot of times, at least for me, that's when I've attained some goals and haven't reset new ones, or haven't thought about the bigger picture, or haven't thought about the impact I want to have on the world, haven't thought about being epic, haven't thought about what I can give back, what value, what ultimate legacy I want to leave to the world. So if you get in the comfort zone, you may want to redo your identity, redo your goals, so that you can pull yourself back up to that positive energy. Because this is a tricky, slippery slope. You'll start slow, and boom, you'll be over here in the danger zone. So now the combat zone. I want you to think about times and what you felt like and what you were doing when you were in that combat zone. And maybe you're in a combat zone now. A lot of times what that is a new initiative or something you don't know how to do that you're learning. Let's say you hire somebody or you bring on somebody that, to do the things that you don't know how to do. A lot of times it'll feel like slogging for a while because you just are not familiar. You just don't know what you're doing. And that's okay to be in the combat zone, but you want to pull yourself over in the power zone. And what I want you to think about there is, what were you doing? What were you feeling when you were in that flow? Because that's really about the flow. Athletes call it being in the zone. Like sometimes you'll hear from like a Major League Baseball pitcher that they really weren't thinking. It was just all there. Everything was working. They were in the zone. They didn't have to think. It was just all happening well. And that's what happens when you get in that power zone. So I want you to think about what you were doing. What are the things you do that put you in the power zone? For me, speaking puts me in the power zone. Presenting puts me in the power zone. Facilitating, coaching puts me in the power zone. What puts me in the combat zone or sometimes a lot of things that you would think that would be me, but I might be growing, but some sort of administrative task or some sort of detail-oriented thing that's better suited some of my team, which will be their power zone. So you can see how you can put together a team that can get through all of this. Like how do we put together a team that's spending 80% plus of their time in the power zone? Listen, I want you to think about your energy. I want you to look at your energy levels. What gives you energy? What sucks energy away from you? What gives you energy here? What sucks you away from energy? So this is all about energy and about managing your energy. And as you grow as a person and you put energy into something, guess what? Your business is going to come along behind you, because if you're here, your business can only go to there. So as you grow, your business can grow with you. I hope this has been useful. I'd love to have a chat with you about growing your energy and growing your business. Just reach out to us. There'll be information around this video about how to get a hold of us. Hey, and until next time, all the best.